Hello, welcome back to the water. My name is Beast. Today I have made a decision. That decision being that I'm just gonna fucking blitz through the rest of Wagamama High Spec OC before continuing with Susaku Kanojo. Mainly because that means I can dedicate the second time slot to another game again. So yeah, let's do this. So let's not faff around for too long. Let's just immediately set up the thing that will clearly be necessary at some point. Next time Mihiro has a man uniform on again. Again today, she looks after us.
Hi, senpai.
She scoops up the perfect amount of meat sauce doria with a spoon and cools it down to just the right temperature. Melted cheese goes great with everything.
どうです？美味しいです？
Yeah, it's great. She takes care of us so diligently that the only thing I have to do myself, apart from work, is go to the bathroom. No, actually, she even tried to follow me into the bathroom. I think back to last night's video and got a little horny. Oh, Lord. It's Mihiro herself who wants to provide such devoted service. Despite the embarrassment I feel from Toa's stare burning into me, I can't turn her down.
お兄ちゃんさ、それでいいの？
What now?
今のお兄ちゃん、完全に幼児じゃん。
You don't get it. Mihiro just wouldn't take no for an answer.
次から著者禁煙の写真はこれにしよう。みひろ、あーんして。とは、可愛く撮ってね。おう、任しとき。
Like hell you will! I haven't even done a public face reveal.
いいじゃん。顔くらいさらせば。お兄ちゃんの顔、ギリギリ見るに耐えないってわけでもないんだし。
Even if I was gonna reveal it, I wouldn't be looking like this. You just slipped in some real rude, didn't you?
そうだ、先輩もお着替えします？ロンパースとよだれかけ、大人用のやつ買ってこなくっちゃ。
You cut that shit out right this second, young lady. Nah, you stop that right now. I can't imagine how things have turned out this way. Since we had to look after Hina, it seems Mihiro's motherly instincts have been running wild. It's probably why she's so adamant about pampering and taking care of me.
ついに赤ちゃんプレイか。落ちるところまで落ちたんだね。
No, I haven't. There's no way in hell I'm getting into this. That is a truly forbidden fruit. The risk that I won't ever be able to escape is way too high, so I've sealed that baby play deep within the depth of my mind. The fact that it even entered your mind for it to be sealed is the worrying part. But it was on once every 2 months? Why not?
先輩の子供っぽいところ可愛いと思うのにな。ねえ、トアもそう思うよね。無理。虫唾が走る。キモいとかきしょいじゃなくて気持ちが悪い。
Are you being too harsh there?
あらら、落ち込まなくても大丈夫ですよ。私がよしよしってしてあげますからね。
She waves at me, beckoning me over to her chest. Even though Toa's watching, I want to dive into her with it right this moment. Her suction power is just the same. Like they're just on one mass of boobage.
おっぱいの誘惑に負ける兄。引くわ。
Like a girl will ever understand. This is the nature of all men.
いえいえ、女の子も理解できますよ。トアも私のおっぱい大好きですから。は？一緒に寝てるとよくここに顔をうずめてくるんですよ。ねえ、トア。しかもすっごい揉んでくるの。その時のトアってね、幸せそうな顔してて可愛いんだよ。
Oh, Mihiro, I must know more. It's rare to hear stories of Toll wanting to be coddled. Toll's always so prickly and never shows a soft side to her.
って抱きついてきてスリスリってくすぐったいけど可愛くてついつい寝過ごしちゃいそうになるんです。ちょっとみひろやめてよ。
Nah, suffer.
兄弟揃っておっぱい成人。血は争えないってやつだね。違うし、目の前にそんなでっかいおっぱいがあったら邪魔だなって思ってるだけ。
Sour grapes just because you don't have them, huh?
殺す。
Oh yeah? Your real colors are finally showing, huh?
ダメですよ二人とも。喧嘩はメイです。
Immediately Miru steps in to quell our temper. She used to keep her the peace here in the Narumi household. There are times like now, she's also the wrecker of the peace.
ほら、トアもフォーク下ろしてお行儀悪いよ。はお兄ちゃんなんかおっぱいに溺れちゃえ。どうします？溺れちゃいます？
Please don't, I might actually drown on them. As always, Miru continues her devoted caretaking. Not only is she handling all of the housework chores, she's even keeping tabs on my well-being. Time passes in a flash until finally... It's finished! I sent Katsuka an email with the manuscript attached. Assuming there are no problems with it, then the manuscript is well done and within the deadline. Thank God we made it somehow. This is all thanks to Mihiro. I guess really am unable to handle everything without Mihiro's support. Turning in a manuscript really gives you that writer's high, huh? Seems to be a pretty common thing in the writing business. Sleepiness I just had moments earlier is gone. My eyes are wide awake now. Now I guess I should update Mihiro and give her my thanks. Mihiro, I finished the manuscript. Oh. He's fast asleep. Well, she has been helping out with everything since she came here. Of course, fatigue is built up. Mihiro, you're gonna catch a cold if you sleep out there.
あれ、先輩。
I'm done with the manuscript. Thanks for everything.
寝ちゃいました。すみません、私では。
It's fine, don't worry about it. You've been more than enough help for me. Heck, I'm nothing but grateful to her right now. While we're at it, I might as well return the favor. Pretty tired yourself, so let me do something for you instead.
でも、先輩原稿終わったばかりですし。
It's because I finally finished it that I'm wide awake now. It's fine, okay? Just lie down over there.
何ですか？
I mean, thumbnail. I'm just trying to express my thanks to you. Okay, let's start. Gently touch your soft, delicate shoulders and slowly put some strength into it.
これ。
Pretty confident my massages. Oh, you're pretty stiff. Pressing in with my fingertips, I can feel a sort of firmness that lay deep under the softness of her flesh. Focus on that area as I massage.
すごい。何これ。
Does it feel good?
気持ちいいです。
What's up with her responses? Feels like we're up to something dirty here. Okay, how about here?
ちょっと痛いです。
Oop, my bad. Oh, dear me, I went in too strong because I've started having fun with it. I'll go a little gentler then. How does this feel?
それくらい。すごく気持ちいいです。
I'll go like this then. If I apply the weight of my body, it ends up being too strong. Trick is to avoid pressing with just a single finger, but to distribute the force with about 3.
何ですかこれ。先輩うますぎるんですけど。
Right? It's a hidden talent of mine. Bit by bit, I slide my fingers across as I massage her. As they move, I come across areas where I can find more stiffness. I'm here too.
そこです。
It's great how easy it is to tell from you. Makes it worth giving you this massage.
何です ですかそれ。私、単純ってことです。
It's not that. I just mean it's great how honest your body is.
褒められてる気がしませんよ。
Mihiro was so dedicated in taking care of me. As I massaged Mihiro to soothe her body, I decided to put my feelings into words. Sorry for always making you worry about me. All I ever do is cause you trouble, and I keep wanting you to pamper me.
そんなことないですよ。
I do. Even this time, I end up needing your help in the end. Whenever I try to do things on my own, it never goes well.
何言ってるんですか。私たちもともとこういう形じゃないですか。
Yeah. Before Mihiro and I became a couple, I somehow managed on my own. Things were different back then, of course, but I can't just compare the two. Even then, I think I'm being overly dependent on you. I know there are countless people out there who have it harder than me, just as many who have to get by all on their own. You really need to get our act together, huh?
私、このお家の雰囲気が大好きなんです。
Huh?
私が先輩とトアのお世話をして、二人が笑ってくれて、それがどんなに幸せなことなんだろうなって思うんです。
A lot has changed from the past, but there are many things that haven't changed too.
私が好きなことだから頑張ろうって思えるんですよ。ですから、先輩のためでもあり、私のためでもあるんです。
What has changed things are relationships. The more I think about that things shouldn't be this way, the more restless I
そ
become.
れにほら、こうして私を気遣ってくれるご主人様もいらっしゃいますし。
Even then, you still work too hard. So your muscles are this stiff.
先輩、わざとやってますよね。
Well, who knows?
もう、意地悪なんですから。そういうとこ好きですけど。
I've seen the H scenes. You absolutely love that part. Don't just casually drop such an embarrassing line like that.
あ、先輩照れてますいつまで経っても慣れませんね。
That's enough out of you, especially when you're blushing yourself.
いや、それダメ。
Squeeze down on several of her spots in rapid succession. Among the spots I've been massaging, I'd find one that seems to have the most effect, and massage it.
やだ、これ。いや、変な声出ちゃう。
Doesn't feel good?
気持ちいいから困るんですよ。
I'll keep going then.
意地悪なんですから。
Once in a while, her body reacts with a spasm. The sight of her gasping where the slightly flushed cheeks is, to put it quite frankly, sexy as hell.
体、力入らないです。
Yeah, this is turning into a sex scene
先
eventually.
輩の呼びおかしいですよ。
Weird? Like
だ
what?
ってマッサージでこんな気持ちになるなんて絶対にビームか何か出てますって。
Beams? If they could do that, then I could make a living for the rest of my life giving massages. Is it just because you're a huge pervert?
違います。私そんなんじゃ。
Looks like this is your weak spot.
ダメ、力抜けちゃ。
I'm definitely enjoying this. I think it's time we kick it up to the next gear. Alright, I'm gonna get serious now. Why do I have a
ま
bad
だすごいのがあるんです。
Why do I have a bad feeling? Oh, Mihiro, do you know how many fingers there are on a human's hands?
10本です。
You know, I'm pretty dexterous with my hands.
すごい、先輩の呼びブルブル。
Look, it's gonna get even crazier. He said, oh, no, wait, this, and then it's just noises. You just like that right there while he keep pleasuring you.
いつもされてます。
Mihiro is slowly losing her composure. Just keep on making her feel good until she totally melts into a puddle. Alright, that just about does it. How was it?
先輩に侵された気分ですわ。
That's not a nice way to put it, especially when I poured everything I had into that massage.
それじゃあ、 今度は私の番ですね。
Nah, I'm good. I've already made an appointment at my regular massage place anyway.
いえいえ、マッサージじゃありません。先輩には私のご奉仕力をご覧に入れちゃいましょう。
Service.
私は先輩の専属メイドさんですから、私にしかできない方法、あるじゃないですか。
I'm the only you can. And she went for the smooch. Mihiro wraps her arms around my neck, pulling me into a tighter embrace as she entwines her tongue deeply around mine. The way she twists her tongue around so aggressively is based on the many years that we've known each other. She knows exactly where our best spots are. I'll pull her slender waist close to mine as I lose myself to rolling her tongues about. Cease. And she said, how was that? How was it feeling energized? He said, in more ways than one.
はい、知ってます。先輩の硬いのしっかり当たっても。
Yep, they're heading towards an H scene.
私、さっきので
Yep, just
先輩、
they're just talking about their
私、おっぱいやお
getting the
尻が
going.
きつくて、スカートの
They're just talking about how
お
they're
仕事。
getting going here. Yep, that's an H scene. See you afterwards. They done fucking it. The first thing I see is Toa getting fucking sick of their shit. It's pain, but I need to do something. First, I'll send an email to Oni-chan's editor, and then...
今日は重大な発表があります。
Got an email from Toa titled Assemble at Living Room 7 p.m. today. We're in the same house anyway, so she might as well have told me in person, though it's very much like Toa to do that. What, do you finally feel like going out of the house?
もしかして、好きな人ができたとか？トアもようやく男の子に興味が出てきたんだね。
What? Toa, since when have you?
違う。話が進まないから黙って聞いて。はーい。
Okay. It's not often she's this serious. If we don't stop joking around to actually listen, she'll probably just start sulking. So, let's see what she has to say.
この度、ヘッドハンティングを受けて仕事をすることになりました。
Huh? Seriously?
トアおめでとう。これで立派な社会人だね。
Unbelievable. There's no way she'd actually get a job and work. It's about as unlikely as the Milky Way blowing up and a new galaxy forming in this place. So what kind of work is this exactly?
プログラム。ちなみに契約料は1億ドルだって。
When...
1億ドル？どうしても私の腕が欲しいって言うからふっかけてみたんだけど、向こうが乗ってきてね。
Hey, Mihiro, how much is $100 million?
為替のレートにもよりますから、細かくはわかりませんけど、だいたい100億円くらいですよね。
$10 billion! There's so many zeros that I can't even process the amount I'm at. I'm just a mere proletariat after all.
ただ一つ条件があってさ、アメリカに行かなきゃいけないんだよね。
え？
向こうに渡ればグリーンカードも取れるらしいよ。私は別にどうでもいいけど。将来はアメリカ永住。かっこいい。
Hey, wait a minute. That's impossible. She can't even live on her own in Japan. What more in the USA?
そう。だから、お兄ちゃんも一緒に来るの。
Huh?
私の世話係。ちゃんとしたポストだよ。
Huh? Why the hell are you deciding all this stuff on your own?
お兄ちゃんの仕事はアメリカでもできるでしょ？大学だって別に出る必要ないんだから。それってどれくらいの間アメリカにいるの？ 3 年契約だから、日本に帰るにしても確実に3年後だね。3年。あとはこっちの返答待ち。お兄ちゃんとみひろが良ければ OK しようかなって思ってる。本当に行くなら、アメリカに行くのはトアと先輩の2人で行くんだよね。そうだね。家族だけって契約だから。
So it's just the two of us going. Leaving Japan to be in America for 3 years. I got to see Mihiro for a long time. I don't like how he's just assuming that, oh, it's happening. No. You can just say no. You are your own person with your own life. And fucking Toa is an adult at this point. If she wants to fucking sign this contract, then she can go the fuck over there on her own, work the 3 years, and then come back. But you can't fucking force you to come along. I mean, whenever you want to spend time together as lovers. I've been living every day as if that were simply to be expected. But now I would lose all of that.
いいじゃないですか。
Huh?
まあ、3年くらいなら待てますよ。待つ女っていうのもなかなかオツなんじゃないですかね。待てるんだ。だって、トアは先輩がいないと死んじゃうでしょ。それに、先輩以外の人がトアの面倒を見るなんて無理でしょうし。
That is true.
先輩も一皮むけるチャンスなんじゃないですか。セクシーな男になって帰ってくるのを期待して待ってますから。あ、それならアメリカの味を勉強してきてくださいよ。本場の味を宮瀬の新メニューにしちゃいましょう。それじゃあみひろは OK?
Even if you ask me, the fact absolutely do not want to be separated from Mihiro.
どうなの?
But Mihiro's giving her okay. But if Mihiro's giving her okay, then I can't be the only one complaining about it. By the way, when are you leaving?
来月の頭かな。2人が OK ならすぐに引っ越しの準備しなきゃいけないね。
Next month, that's so soon.
新しいプロジェクトが始まる前に来てほしいんだって。ほらほら、トアを助けてあげられるのは先輩だけなんですよ。そう。お兄ちゃんの力を借りないとアメリカに移住はできないかな。
Is there any way you could do the work here in Japan?
それで済むならアメリカなんて行くわけないじゃん。
Making Toa move on her own is out of the question. It's said there isn't anyone else that Toa can be entrusted to. The contract only covers family, which means there's no other way but for me to go with her. No! 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 She is... Both of you are in college. Yeah, both of you have both you and me are in college. Both of you have finished school. And Toa's the same age as Mihiro. She is an adult at an age where she is supposed to be capable of looking after herself. If it is an actual fucking mental thing, like she has an actual fucking disorder, then there is support to be given by her fucking employer. If that does not help her, and she still feels the need that she needs family there, then she shouldn't be moving. She's retarded. Gotta get some time to think about it.
いいけど、あんまり時間ないよ。できれば明日には決めて。
Alright. Are you already fine with it?
何がですか?
This whole moving to America thing. We won't get to see each other for 3 whole years, you know. There's also a problem that concerns Mihiro and I, so I want to seriously discuss it with her. It's also why I asked for some time from Toa. まあ、確かにそうなんですけど。でも、先輩と私の愛がそれくらいで揺らぐとは思えません。 I mean, yeah, but we're gonna feel lonely, aren't we?
今のご時世、ネットを使えば顔を見ながらお話もできますし。
She's pretty nonchalant about this. That only serves to fuel my anxiety.
エッチなことはできませんけど、3年も我慢したら、それはもう濃厚なプレイができると思いません？いいですか？浮気なんてしたら泣いちゃいますからね。
There's no way I would. You know, she's the only one for me.
私はその間、お料理をたくさん勉強します。先輩と一緒にお店が開けるように準備しておきますから。
Just show me, you know. I've got nothing but worries on my mind.
好きな人のためなら、女の子は強くなれるんです。
Great of me to smile shy, it's more pathetic I feel. I really ought to be strong and tough
漫画
enough.
のお仕事も不安でしょうけど、私に任せてください。高塚さんと薫子さん、3人で協力してバッチリ先輩につないでみせます。
I can't just leave every single thing to you, Mihiro. I'll take care of things on my own as best as I can.
時差とかあるじゃないですか。遠慮なく連絡するなら私が適任じゃないですか。
married couple.
私は先輩の専属マネージャーですよ。名刺だってほら、この通りです。
I guess I'm counting on you if I need the help.
はい、お任せください。そもそも、トアは先輩の大事な妹なんですから、私よりトアを優先するのは当然じゃないですか。
But I couldn't.
そんな優しい先輩だから、私は先輩を好きになったんですよ。
I have a woman who loves you and who loves and cares for me this much. Truly am blessed. At the same time, I feel a sting of pain in my heart. Put me in a position to say that I ought to prioritize Toa over her. What a failure of a boyfriend I am. No, you didn't put her in the situation. This is entirely Toa again! I mean, it's 100% is a lie. The contract I'm saying right now doesn't fucking exist. And they set up everything to make sure that he believes it to exist, even though it doesn't. But it still tells that, like, the source of the problem is that Toa can't be trusted to take care of herself. She's earning fucking 10 billion yen on this contract. Of course, it's 3 years. Fucking wild. Anyways. All the more so when Mihiro and Toa are best friends. By that, I...
先輩、聞いてます？
Yeah, I'm listening.
言葉をきちんと勉強しておかないと。先輩、英語の成績あんまり良くなかったですよね。
You know, try to make do with body language instead.
何言ってるんですか。日常会話くらいはできるようになっておかないと困っちゃいますよ。
Oops. Because you won't be by my side. Words come to mind, but I stopped myself from saying them. Because I didn't want to acknowledge the thought of putting it into words.
これから毎日英語の勉強しましょう。私がみっちり教えてあげますから安心してくださいね。
Anything but that. Can't imagine a life like that. And I don't really want to imagine it.
ただいまーと。
A little tired today. Feeling lazy to change out of my clothes. I toss my bag to the side and lie down on the bed.
アメリカか。
It's about 12 hours away by plane. The time difference between here and there is about 14 hours, I think.
遠いなー。
Doesn't really feel real, and that's why I'm so scared. Bet I'll only realize it once Senpai and Toa have really gone an aisle.
あれとだ。
So I've heard a call, but at least that Senpai's place is on.
はーい。もしもし。みひろ、本当にいいの？いいのって、アメリカに行くって話？そう。どうせ悩んでるんだろうと思って電話した。私は悩んでなんていないよ。悩むのはトアでしょ？あくまで強がるつもりなんだ。先輩と会えなくなるからって言いたいの？そうだよ。アメリカなんてそうそう気軽に行ける距離じゃない。先輩にも同じこと言われたけど、大丈夫だよ。二度と会えなくなるわけじゃないし。浮気はしないように見張っててほしいな。悪い虫が寄ってきたら。じゃあ止めればいいじゃん。え？みひろは聞き分けのいい子なんだね。私なら我慢なんてしないのに。別に我慢なんてしてないよ。それなら OK って返事しちゃうからね。どうぞ。私に確認なんてしなくても先輩と二人で決めることでしょ。わかった。じゃあおやすみ。なんなの？
I'm feeling all riled up. The way she put things is like she was testing me.
何がしたいの？止めればいいじゃんなんてそんなの。
I'm gonna tell him that. It's not the usual little request. It's a big decision that'll change the course of Senpai's and Toa's lives. How could I be so selfish to ask him not to go? I can't.
言ってほしくないに決まってるでしょ。
Time for a quick break. Since the start of the week, I've been putting things away left and right, but I'm just not getting anywhere. That's because Toa's being very unhelpful. Having to pack all this away by myself is real tough. Thinking back to when I first started living here, I remember that the only thing Toa bothered to unpack in her room was her PC. So I should be able to make progress packing her stuff. Hey Toa, how are things? Sao, you haven't packed a single thing.
私は追い詰められてから本気出すタイプだから。
Are you even gonna make it in time, even with your full power? Right, you don't know that people touch your gear, right?
殺意を抱くね。
Jeez, at least do that much yourself then, okay?
それより、リビングの片付けは終わったの？
Well, small stuff's pretty much done. That's quite a lot though. Wonder if that's okay.
いいんじゃない？費用は向こうが持ってくれるんだし。
And if they see the estimate and give us a big fat no, what are we gonna do?
ないない。余計な心配しなくていいから。
Does she even have any motivation for this? Can't imagine Toa looking so eager about anything. Nor do I ever want to see that. Except for the living room has been pretty much packed, but what about all your stuff in here?
適当によろしく。
Sure, but don't complain about it later, okay?
言わない言わない。私忙しいんだから、お兄ちゃんは荷造りの続きに戻って。
Hey! Toa kicks me out of the room, leaving me by my lonesome in the living room. What's up with her? She's so pathetic. I know I ought to hurry up with the packing, but...
こんにちは、先輩。お勉強の時間ですよ。
Nah, it's already that time. Since it was sad we're going to America, I've been studying English. Now, it's just a bad-aid solution, but it's better than not studying at all.
お部屋の片付けは進んでます？
It's going bit by bit. Anyway, just come on in for now.
はーい。お邪魔します。
As always, she arranges her shoes before coming inside. Without thinking, I find myself watching her as she does that.
ん？どうかしました？
That's nothing. I just thought that to take a good look at even these little things.
動画で撮っちゃいます？今なら下着をちらっと見せちゃうサービスもつい。
Look here.
冗談です。今日は英語のお勉強の時間ですから、エッチのお勉強はお預けですよね。はい、正解です。基礎はだんだんできてきましたね。
I'm pooped. Last time I actually concentrated on studying like this was when I was still a student. Unlike cramming for a test, scrambling for as many points as possible isn't the objective here. It's studying for a skill I need to learn, so I'm having to drill the lessons into me until I can firmly grasp it.
ちょっと一息入れましょうか。お茶入れますね。
Thanks, I'll have it in the living room for just a change of pace.
そうですね。お片付けの進み具合も見たいですし。あれ？ちょっとしか進んでないじゃないですか。
Joe isn't lending hands, so things are going really slowly.
ああ、片付けって結構重労働ですからね。
She hasn't even cleaned up her own room. Could you give her an earful or father or something?
そうですね。あんまりしつこく言うとやる気なくしちゃいそうですから、ほどほどに言ってみます。
Same goes for me with studying English too.
先輩は頑張れる子じゃないですか。私、頑張れる子に対しては甘やかさないんです。先輩は生徒としては大変優秀ですから、先生としては鼻が高いです。
I appreciate the compliment. Damn, it feels so patronizing, but Mihiro's the one teaching me here, so she's got every right to say that.
それじゃあ、お茶の準備しますね。
Yeah, I appreciate it. Mihiro stands up to the kitchen. It's such an everyday scene, but it feels strangely different because of all the things packed away for the move. You know, Mihiro, you're really good at teaching.
そうですか？
It's not the same thing when we were looking after Hina, but I think you'd make for a great teacher or someone in childcare.
それは考えたことなかったですね。
It's the first time someone's ever tutored me this closely, though, so maybe my opinion isn't really that helpful.
私も初めての経験ですよ。先輩に勉強を教えるってなかなかレアなシチュエーションじゃないですか。
Suppose so. Normally it'd be the other way around. Well, not that I've ever had to teach her anything in the first place. Her grades were excellent. She was constantly at the top of her class. I'm sure she puts in a lot of effort to achieve that, but I think it's impressive that it doesn't seem that way at all. The only things I've ever taught you are related to sex.
そうですね。それはたくさん教えてもらっちゃいました。
You learned so quickly after I'd show you. Guess your grades when it comes to sex are also top of the class.
その言い方ちょっとひどくないですか？
Really can't help but talk about our memories together. In the middle of cleaning up, I'd come across some nostalgia and it would remind me of past events.
はい、どうぞ。やけどしないように気をつけてくださいね。
Thanks. It's just the right amount of slightly sweet and slightly bitter. No matter how hard I try, I can never manage to achieve this flavor.
美味しいですか？
Oh yeah, it's great. Coffee you make is always the best.
それは良かったです。
Just a little longer, I won't get to drink this coffee anymore. The smile I see before me and her comforting voice. They'll all be so far away from me. Yeah, it's the same delicious coffee as usual, but it tastes a bit more bitter today. Only time could flow more slowly. I never thought that more strong than I do now. Cleaning up the house and studying up in English. I also have to be able to budget the time to get my work done. Every day has been a lot busier than expected. As I continue with that sort of lifestyle, the small hole in my heart begins to grow wider and wider. I really don't want to go. Make this place to spend my days far away from Mihiro. I don't even want to imagine it. I prepared something as a symbol of our relationship before I decided to give it to her. Decided on giving it to her, so I just need to find the right time to do so. Is that alone really enough? My worries only continue to grow. Though both Mihiro and I are fully aware of how lonely we feel, that we continue to dodge the issue. Without voicing our true feelings, each precious day passes us by. They really front-loaded all the sex, so it get depressing now. Toa, where did I put this?
そっちの箱。
Yet another day of packing up today. Of course, Toa isn't even moving her fingers. I have to put things away one by one, asking her what to do with each and every item. That's probably the fastest way to do it. Say, Nexus. Oh.
何？どうしたの？
Small album. Opening the album is a photo of me, Toa, and Mihiro all together in our school uniforms.
へえ、懐かしい。あの頃は私もまだ外に出てたね。
There's so much shit with Toa where it's just like, I would, as a fucking human person, I would not fucking let that happen with to a fucking family member. Like, come on.
出発前にもう一回撮る？これと同じポーズで撮るといい記念になるんじゃない？
If it were just like this, there's no way. Few of us here are all smiles because we thought we'd always be together. How can I smile when I'm no longer be together with Mihiro? I've gotta say it, just for the sake of the girl that's most precious to me, the one who I most want to be by my side for the sake of the happiness for both me and Mihiro. I absolutely cannot leave this place. You know, Toa?
何？
I know it's too late to be saying this, but
待ってください！
Mihiro?
行かないでください！私、先輩と離れたくないです！みひろ、待つんじゃなかったの？私、いい子でいるのはやめた！聞き分けのいい子でいるのなんて、もう嫌なの！
In a way, this is probably going to be a nightmare for Toa personally, because, yeah, she's not gonna be coddled anymore, I feel.
毎日先輩に会いたい。先輩の声が聞きたい。私、ずっと先輩と一緒にいたいの。トアを一人にできないのはわかるよ。でも、私だって一人ぼっちじゃ何にもできないよ。先輩がそばにいてくれなきゃ、私、何もできないの。なるほどね。みひろの気持ちはわかった。それじゃあ、でもダメ。決まったことは変えられません。こんにゃろー！バカバカ、アホ！とわのわからずや！
Holy shit! Why are you fighting?
自分だってそうでしょ。みひろこそバカでアホで間抜けじゃん。何をぐうたらわがままばっかりのトアに言われたくないよ。もっとわがまま言えばいいじゃん。そんなにお兄ちゃんが大事なら 私に遠慮してる場合じゃないんじゃないの？先輩はトアも大事にしてるんだよ。言えるわけないよ。自信ないんだ。お兄ちゃんにとって自分の方が大切だって思えないんだ。バ
カ！Hey, just stop it!
お兄ちゃんは黙ってて。
Yes, man. That's some intense pressure.
トアはいいよ。先輩とずっと一緒なんだから。私のことなんて全然考えてくれてない。当たり前じゃん。それに3年くらいなら待つって言ったのはみひろだし。無理、そんなに待てない。1年だって1ヶ月だって先輩と離れるのは嫌。それじゃああの時に言ったのは嘘ってこと？そうだよ、嘘に決まってるでしょ。だって私家族じゃないもん。先輩とトアの問題に口出しなんてできないよ。
Because it's natural to always have Mihiro around us, and never thought about it that way. In the eyes of society, Mihiro and I are unrelated. No, the two of us are lovers. That doesn't count as family.
いたた、このやったね。トアの方がわがままだもん。先輩の気持ちも考えてないんでしょ。だって1億ドルだし、生涯安泰のギャラがもらえるならお兄ちゃんだって来るに決まってるじゃん。3年待つだけだよ。帰ってきたらみひろにも分けてあげるって。お金なんていらない。私にとっては先輩と一緒にいることの方が何倍も価値があるの。私がどれだけ苦しかったと思う。あんなに意地張ってたくせに。うるさい、うるさい。もう素直になるって決めたもん。へえ、意地っ張りで強情なみひろが。トアの方が意地っ張りだもん。私はただ先輩と一緒にいたいだけなの。
Stop it right now! That's enough, you two! Tear the two of them apart and get in between them. It isn't something for the two of you to fight over. I'm in the wrong here.
Huh?
It's my fault. I should have been the one to be clear about all this.
どういうこと？
I should have put Miro first above all. That's because she said she was okay with it. Just because she said she was okay with it doesn't mean that I could go with that. You're important to me too, Toa, but Miro, she's the one who I ought to treasure most.
先輩。
Toa, I'm sorry, but I can't go with you to America. I'm staying here in Japan.
私は一人でアメリカに行けってこと？
Nah, leaving you to fend for yourself would be even worse. Though she may be lazy, selfish with an ego problem, she's still my one and only dear little sister. I want you to forget about the whole offer of going to America.
だそうだけど、みひろはどうなの？私もそうしてほしい。アメリカなんて行かなくても。はいはい。わかったわかった。お兄ちゃんとみひろの気持ちはよーくわかったよ。とは、なーにがアメリカだよ。そんなの嘘に決まってるじゃん。1億ドルの契約ってそんなもんあるわけないでしょ。2人ともさ、もうちょっと疑った方がいいよ。そもそもめんどくさがりの私がアメリカに引っ越すなんて話に乗るわけないじゃん。嘘なの？この私が動かざるを得ないほどのうだうだっぷりだったからね。どうせ結婚したってやってること一緒なんだからさっさとしちゃえばいいんだよ。お兄ちゃんの担当とか薫子とか、この茶番のために根回しするの大変だったんだけど。
So I mean, we got to stay together here in Japan.
そういうこと。いいの？先輩と私のこと認めてくれるの？そもそも反対したこともないじゃん。その証拠がお兄ちゃんの部屋に置いてあるから。私から2人にプレゼント。それからみひろ。何？嫌なこと言ってごめん。私もごめんね。トアと初めて喧嘩しちゃったね。 あのパンチは高くつくから覚えておいた方がいいよ。そんじゃ片付けた荷物は元に戻しといてね。私もう寝るから、あとは2人でごゆっくり。
That's right, she always does things to the extreme. Miro, you already anyway? Let me see your face.
先輩！
Wow.
嫌です。どこにも行っちゃやだ。
Wait, relax.
離れたくないです。先輩が遠くに行っちゃうなんて。
I won't. Tor said it was a lie, alright?
知ってます。分かってますよ。でも仕方ないじゃないですか。
Huh?
考えちゃったんですから。想像して怖くなっちゃったから。先輩のいない毎日考えて。でもわがままいたら嫌われちゃうって思って。
Merry
今
couple.
更嫌って言えなくて。私、先輩がいなきゃ死んじゃいます。
Ow, 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 ow. The pain from her smacking my chest only serves to drive the point home further. And I was so shallow, not even my thinking. I realize that now. Sorry, Mihiro. She's a smart and faithful girl. I was willing to wait 3 years for me. I just assumed that all on my own. I'm such a terrible boyfriend. Made you cry again. Worse and worse. But actually, like, have to fucking see if like a repair shop can actually take care of this. Not strong at all. I can't believe I never realized it until I saw Mihiro's tears.
寂しかった。悲しかったです。先輩が近くにいないんだって考えたら、私。
It's okay, and I won't leave you, Mihiro. Not ever.
絶対ですか？
Yeah, never ever.
じゃあ、私のわがまま聞いてもらえますか？
ん？
ちゃんと約束してください。
Her eyes with the tears look straight at
私
me.
のこと絶対に話さないって。
That's the stupidest mistake what Mihiro means by those words. Try to play it off or dodge the issue that I'll never have the right to say these words again for the rest of my life. And I got him, I promise. I have some to say too. These words have been nestled deep within my heart for the longest time. It's an important promise, one for the future of both Mihiro and I. Mihiro, I love you. You are the most precious person in my life. No, this is who I am, but marry me. Let's get married and be together forever.
先輩
I'll make you cry even more.
嬉しいから、ずっと欲しかった言葉くれて。
So sorry, I've always wanted to tell you how hard I tried. I could never get, and no matter how hard I tried, I could never get the words out.
先輩は真面目に考えすぎなんです。もっとノリと勢いでサクッと結婚しちゃえばいいんですよ。
No, I think that's a pretty bad idea for anyone.
私はちょろいんですから、幸せにする根拠なんてなくてもいいんです。
You're really saying that about yourself?
言いますよ。先輩とずっと一緒にいられるなら何だってします。
Oh.
私は先輩と一緒なら幸せなんです。どんなピンチでも先輩と一緒なら乗り越えてみせます。
This is such a stark reminder to me of how blessed I am. Both Mihiro and Jiro's your back. It's truly an eye-opener to how important our feelings for each other are.
泣いちゃいました。
Really, I'm sorry for everything. Should have gotten my act together from the get-go.
でも気づいたことも多かったと思います。それに先輩から大切な言葉もいただけました。
Yeah, I promise that I'll always be with you. Jenny grasped her hand and smiled. Smiles. She returns to smile. Nothing could make me happier. For a while, the two of us continued to embrace each other in the living room. Neither of us could seem to settle down as we go back to my room. Most curious of the present Toa mentioned. I glanced around my room but found nothing of note. Then...
先輩、あれ、なんでしょう。ほら、机の上の封筒です。お兄ちゃんへって書いて。
This is definitely Toa's handwriting, so it is a present she mentioned.
開けてみます
Suppose so. Two of us opened the envelope. Inside is a single sheet of paper.
これって、婚姻届
I swear. What a smart-ass thing to do. She already saw through how both Mihiro and I felt. It's alright, let's fill it up together right now.
いいんですか
Then I just promised you and I would be together forever. There's even a ball pen inside the envelope. How thoughtful. And prepared both our families and Mihiro's family stamps with... That's just... to stamp with. That's downright scary. Besides, the timing's perfect anyway.
ちょうどいいですか
There's something I wanted to give you. So I'm talking to pull out a little gift-wrapped box from the drawer. I was supposed to give this to you before we were separated, but I'll give it to you now. My heart starts beating a little faster. How will you react? I hope I get to see my favorite smile on her face.
開けてもいいですか
Of course, I got it especially for you. Mihiro's small hands delicately remove the wrapping. She then slowly opens the small box within. Nothing special or anything, but it's an engagement ring, I guess. Something to signify our relationship. Something to... I feel like that should be something to signify our relationship or something to give our relationship physical form. Something that you give to the one and only most dear to you. A ring which you present to Mihiro.
これ、私がもらってもいいんですよね
Like I have anyone else to give it to.
嬉しいです
Ah, jeez, you're crying again.
だって嬉しいんです
Patting her hair, I gently embrace Mihiro. I love Mihiro more than ever as she sobs into my chest. You can stay like this until you calm down. Everything you've had to go through, I'll accept all of it. That's just more crying. I don't trust this game. Oh,
お待たせしました
we calm down.
はい大変お恥ずかしいところをお見せしてしまいまして
By the time Mihiro stopped crying, the sun had already begun to set. She said she wanted to take a bath, so I prepared one for her. I suppose she felt really embarrassed, looking terribly worn out after such a big cry. By the time most everything had settled down, it was already nighttime.
先輩ありがとうございますふつつか者ですがこれからもよろしくお願いします
Why different melody all of a sudden?
だって恥ずかしくて今日一日でいろいろありすぎて頭がパンクしちゃいそうですよ
Don't worry about it. Come on, just cheer up like usual.
はいさっきの続きも書かなきゃいけませんしね
We'd only filled up the registration form partway. Toa did go out of her way to prepare this out of the goodness of her heart and all, so I do want to finish it. And I have to get you a wedding ring too. But I don't really know much about that stuff, so if there's one that you want, I'd appreciate it if you showed me. I already had a hard time choosing the engagement ring that I gave her earlier today. I don't really understand trends or styles. That said, it would have been lame to ask me about it directly. There's one that I chose after long agonizing deliberation.
どれでもいいんですか
Wedding ring is a once-in-a-lifetime special request for a girl, isn't it? I want to fulfill your request best that I can.
じゃあこれがいいです
That was way too fast. She shows me her phone screen. It's both simple yet elegantly designed ring.
3年くらい前にブックマークしておきました将来先輩におねだりしようって決めてたんです
It costs like 300,000 yen. It's such a small ring. Why is it so expensive?
もうちょっとお安い方がいいですか？
That's fine. I think going a little over will make giving it just that more worthwhile.
やったー！はい、嬉しいです。
Whoa.
一生話しませんからね。仲良く一緒に歩いていきましょう。
Hey, you're gonna mess up the writing. It won't look good.
失敗したら一緒にやり直せばいいじゃないですか。
え？
先輩だけが努力したってうまくいきませんし、私だけが頑張ったってダメなんです。同じ方を向いて並んで歩いていくんです。走る時も止まる時も一緒。夫婦ってそういうものでしょ？
I'm a couple.
だから2
Says
人
that
で
a
頑張
lot
っ
for
ていけ
some
ばいい
reason.
じゃないですか。私も先輩のために頑張りたいんですよ。
You're right. Well, if it's just me, it seems like it's a given that I end up going in circles instead. We can't move if the two of us are facing different directions, and if one pulls the other too hard, then they both fall.
一緒に並んで歩いて、時々つまずいて喧嘩して、仲直りして、私たちのペースで幸せを作りましょう。
Yeah. Got things at our own speed without rushing. Because walking together, that's what a couple does. Your smile sparkles brightly. I pledged the rest of my life to making sure that her smile will never fade.
それでですね、婚姻届を出す日取りなんですけど、
That's way too fast. Didn't we just say we do things without rushing?
私はもう待ちません。聞き分けのいい子は卒業しましたから、欲望には忠実に生きていきます。
Jeez, girls can be so strong.
そうですよ。好きになったら一直線。乙女心は猪突猛進です。
I don't know about recklessly rushing into everything, though.
そこは先輩が上手に手綱を握ってください。
She is, as always, my selfish little princess. Nah, he's no longer a princess. The relationship between the two of us has already
頼
changed.
りにしてますよ、旦那様。
Likewise, my lovely bride. We'll keep on living. We'll keep on living, supporting each other as each other's one and only partner in this world.
大好きです。
In this very moment is the happiest kiss in the entire world. I can declare that with absolute pride. That line was a bit messy. Till now and forever, Mihiro and I will walk together hand in hand. Now I don't trust the after credits scene. Whoa. Background. Alright, prep looks good, looks okay. Everything is set. What's left is to put the final touches on it tomorrow and we'll be finished.
先輩、準備終わりました？
Yeah, how's it going over there?
バッチリです。お皿もグラスもピカピカですよ。
Tomorrow is me and Miyo's wedding ceremony. We're holding it here, the second branch of the Western-style restaurant Miyase, which is opening next week. It's been 2 years since I proposed to Mihiro. With my renewed resolve, I devoted myself to cooking and to manga. My efforts bore fruit as Sai finally acknowledged me as a full-fledged cook half a year ago. In celebration, he gave me a knife and the store. Seems like he'd been preparing the second branch of Miyase's as Mihiro and I continued to grow. Using my experiences from culinary training, I even came up with a cooking manga. I have nothing but gratitude for Katsuka, who took into consideration my available time and suggested that we run it the serial in a monthly publication. I've made it this far because of the support from so many people. I'll repay them even in the smallest way I can. That sentiment in mind, Mihiro and I continue our preparations. Now, I know I'm getting nervous. Are you alright?
全然ですよ。むしろ楽しみで仕方ないです。
Is it more normal to be so nervous that you can't sleep?
緊張なんてしてる場合じゃないですって。この日が来るのをどれだけ夢見てたと思ってるんですか？
Every single day ever since I gave you that ring?
さすが旦那様ですね。正解です。希望通りの式が開けそうで、今からワクワクが止まりません。
Made all the food while Mihiro sewed all the outfits. With our limited budgets, we had to talk over a lot of things and even fought over some. But finally tomorrow is soon upon us, when we can present the fruits of our labor.
先輩は楽しみじゃないんです。は
Before that, Mihiro, can I ask you something?
い？
You're gonna get married, right?
そうですね。先輩のお嫁さんになるって夢がようやく叶います。
There. How long are you going to be... How long am I going to be senpai?
この先ずっとこのままですよ。
For real?
はい、マジです。
You're not gonna call me senpai when our kid gets born, right?
前にも同じような話しましたよね。
It feels like we have... Did I react the same way as I did just now? I expected that she'd keep it up all the way till our marriage, though.
あの頃から全然変わってないってことですよ。変わるのも大切ですけど、変わらないものがあるっていうのも大切だと思います。
Bet you think you just said something really smart, but that's not what this is about.
まあまあ、いいじゃないですか。ほら、明日の準備の仕上げにかかりますよ。
Jeez, alright already. One visit after another, and we're finally at this point. Tomorrow is the most important day of my life. Need to get everything ready as well as show our gratitude in return. We've got fair weather today. It's a perfect day for a brand new start.
こんにちは。
Could be fine. It wouldn't be fucking if Kaoruko was standing in the fucking doorway.
お招きいただいてありがとう。ドアはみひろの手伝い？
Yeah. Suppose even she would help her out on a day like this.
しかし孫にも衣装とはこのことね。ま、似合ってると思うわよ。
うん、こうきくんかっこいいよ。
Thanks for the compliments. Everyone here is gathered to celebrate our matrimony. It's been a while since we all last got together.
いいかお前ら、花嫁のブーケは俺がいただくぞ。
あんたブーケトスに参加するつもりなの？
当たり前だろ。次に結婚するのは俺だからな。
相手はどうするんだ？モニターの向こう側に入る技術が完成したなんて聞いたことないけど。
俺最近思うんだよ。男の子いいなって。
佐藤くん、逃げてー！なんですか？
My old friends are still the same as ever. Look at the ruckus they're creating. It feels like I've really gone back to the old days.
それじゃあ、私たちもみひろちゃんの手伝いに行ってくるね。
So to put this on you when you're guests.
いいのよ。私たちが手伝いたいんだから気にしないの。
Thanks, it's in your hands. Student council members all offered to help Mihiro. Can't help but think to myself again. Really been blessed with such good friends. Except for Saru. Had I never dropped that notebook, I would never have joined the student council. Bonds with the members of the SC wouldn't have formed, and I would graduate after an uneventful school life. I suppose I would have grown into adulthood one way or another. Perhaps there would have been a future where my relationship with Mihiro never developed. I feel like that's like the one relationship that was most likely to still develop without the fucking thing. Really have nothing but gratitude for everyone.
なるみ、先生たちが来たわよ。
Oh, thanks. I need to go say hi to them.
なるみさん、本日はおめでとうございます。
おめでとうさん。ちょっと見ない間に立派になりやがって。
Thank you very much. With your Akuma and Takatsuka have taken care of me in many ways for so long. Ask them to come as a way for me to return the favor. It feels weird to have you two here to celebrate.
そうですね。私も不思議な気持ちです。
それにしても、これで何回目の結婚式だよ。
誰かの幸せを見届けられるのはいいことじゃないですか。
It's wonderful until you have to do it like it's so many times you forget to count.
私自身の幸せはどこにあるんだよ。しかも今回は教え子だぞ。教え子が結婚してんのに
Well, there's a young man over there looking for a marriage partner. How about it?
何？どこだ？
Point over to Saru, whose figure can be seen gorging on the hors d'oeuvres.
すまん。あれは無理だ。
なんだかんだ言って襟好みするんですね。
Nah. Saying no to Saru is not being picky. It's having standards that are above person that dwells in garbage.
だって猿川だぞ。私にアイアンクロー食らってハーハーするような変態なんだぞ。
最近の教育現場はどうなっているんですか？
まあまあ、先生にもきっといい人が現れますって。
頑張ってもどうしようもないことってあるんだぞ。
仕事に生きるのもいいじゃないですか。さあ、あっちで飲みましょう。
私酒はダメなんだよ。くそ、オレンジジュースじゃ忘れたいことも忘れられねえ。
Looks like it's a pretty sensitive problem. Avoid that topic from now on. Anyway, I should start getting rid of myself. Best rep, it's all up to you.
はいはい、任せといて。
I'm finishing my preparations. It's time for me to make my entrance. Beyond this door, happiness awaits me. With this pleasant sense of tension, I take Mihiro's hand. Okay, let's go. It's time for us to make the
は
announcement.
い、行きましょう。さあ、先輩。ここを持ってください。それと、この手はこっちです。
Are you serious? While we're positioned and while we're standing, don't tell me, Mihiro.
扉はカオルコさんとアッシュさんが開けてくれますから。
I don't have a bad
行きます
feeling
よ。
about this. Ugh.
それでは、新郎、成海こうきくんと、新婦、宮瀬みひろちゃんの入場です。
皆さん、温かい拍手でお迎えください。
I don't trust it. Good thing I didn't trust it. It is entirely wholesome, yes. However, the buns are out of the bag. Seriously, Mihiro? Are you sure about this? My wedding completely ignores the traditional theories of what a ceremony is, as we hold it in our own original style. Even down to the entrance, I carry her like a princess.
小さい
I'd
頃
always
からの
dreamed
夢
about
だ
this
った
since
ん
I
で
was
す
a
よ。
little kid, Mihiro says. Ask for like it's no big deal, okay? Then I'll carry on any way you want me to.
よろしく
Yeah,
お願い
please
します。
do, Mihiro says. Like, I would love to just show this. I can at least have the text up. Because that should censor enough of the buns. I'm not too confident that YouTube will not find fault if you were to see this. Smiles her joyously. What am I to do but to live up to her expectations?
二人とも、おめでとう。
おめでとう。幸せにな。
おめでとうございます。ようやくって感じですね。
くわめでてえ。俺も幸せになりてえ。
Walk down the aisle laid out in the restaurant. Petals and rice grinds upon the two of us as we're showered with... Flower petals and rice rains upon the two of us as we're showered with applause, surrounded by people giving us their blessing.
おめでとうございます。お二人とも末永くお幸せに。
おめでとうさん。なんだかんだで感慨深いな。
People have supported us and watched over us. Repayment for what they've done for us. I want them to see how happy the two of us are.
それじゃあ、始めよっか。
Go to Toe volunteered to take on the priest's role. My one and only dear sisters here praying for my happiness.
新郎、成海こうきは、健やかなる時も、やめる時も、長いな。以下略。
These wedding vows aren't a once in a lifetime thing, and you're just gonna skip them. Kaoruko has some strange conditions that make her say bad dad jokes, especially in times like these. Sakuragi, meanwhile, is so serious that you might feel strangely pressured and go crazy. I'm sure I was overjoyed to hear it when Toa said she'd take on the role, but well, Toa will be Toa, I suppose.
いいからほら、誓いますか？
Ah, fine, I do!
よろしい。では新婦も全略誓いますか？はい、誓います。元気があって大変結構。ここに二人が夫婦となることを認めます。
I do just remember, I will probably use this as a thumbnail, but like... I need to send it in for processing. The most non-committal declaration I've heard from a priest, we get another wave of celebratory applause. Oh, I suppose this is more our style too. It's not like us to hold a formal solemn ceremony anyway.
なあマサト、ここでちょっと待ったーって言うべき。
やめときなよ。どう逆立ちしたって猿に勝ち目はないよ。
宮瀬さんはコウキ先輩以外の男の人と一緒にいるところなんて想像できませんよね。
そうね。あの二人は揃ってないと落ち着かないわ。
The CG's gonna come back. I know it. I know it. I'm not trusted. I don't trust it. It's gonna come back.
おめでとう。
ほらアーシャちゃん、ハンカチ使って。
泣いてないです。泣いてないですから。
カオル子、アーシャはツンデレだから、そういう時は何も言わずにそっと涙を拭いてあげなきゃフラグが立たない。なるほど、そっか。
やめてください。とわも余計なこと言わなくていいの。
Knew it! I knew it! Oh,
Meanwhile,
fuck the
I got
button.
out of this one,
Don't worry, it's Thai, it's Thai. It's like, she has her arms here. We're all weird, like, don't worry, it's... Well, they are. It's kind of what infects us. It's the one that only we could have.
それでは最後に誓いのキスを。先輩、いつもみたいにエッチなキスはダメですよ。
Like how I can do that in a place like this.
ちょっと期待してたんですけど。
Well, don't. Especially when Sights and Bomb are both watching. You and I don't have the guts to do that.
先輩、幸せいっぱいのやつお願いしますね。
Of course.
幸せになってね、みひろち
なるみくんを末永く尻に敷くのよ。
ゃん。お兄ちゃん、大喜びじゃん。
These girls, what do they take me for?
いいな、いいな、羨ましいな。俺も女の子の尻の下で暮らしたい。
あんたそんなんだからいつまで経っても彼女できないのよ。さて、二人から一言ずつもらおうか。まずはお兄ちゃんからでいい？
Sure. What do I talk about here? Well, what ought I talk about here? I'm thinking about it since we started planning the ceremony. I don't think we got everything here today to celebrate us. Julie, thank you. So it's because of the help and support of each and every one here that we were able to make it to today. Class rep Masato, Sato, Saru. Well, let's forget that last one.
奥ないよ。俺も仲間に入れてくれよ。
It brings me so much joy to see all my old school friends celebrating with us. Except for Saru. Like Haruko, Sakuragi, and Tewa. I just want to thank everyone for giving us so much encouragement. Except for Saru. Today marks the first step that Miyo and I take as newlywed husband and wife. So I've got a whole lot to learn, and I know for a fact that we're going to end up asking for your help sooner or later. Not Saru's, though. And when that time comes, please lend us your strength. Not Saru, though. No longer will I act tough and try to handle things all on my own. Mihiro is always by my side to support me. If I need help, I just need to look around. I'm sure everyone will be there for me. Will be there for me. But I don't know why I said that so weirdly. I guess that's about it for me. What about you, Mihiro?
はい。それじゃあ、私からも皆さんに改めてお礼を言わせてください。
Except for Saru.
私が今日こうしていられるのは、ここにいる皆さんのおかげです。
Except for Saru.
今日までいろいろなことがありました。喧嘩もすれ違いもたくさんしてきました。でも、仲直りするたびに、私と先輩の距離は縮まっていったんだと思います。カオルコさん、アーシェさん、それから、とは、生徒会のみんなには伝えきれないくらいの感謝でいっぱいです。これからもたくさん感謝を伝えますし、お世話にもなるつもりですから、覚悟しておいてくださいね。とは、これからは私のことお姉ちゃんって呼んでね。やだ。冷たいよ。先輩、妹が冷たいです。
Why not call it that just once?
絶対やだ。
とか言って後でこっそり呼んじゃうパターンなんじゃないの？
いいねいいね。それすっごくかわいいよ。一人お部屋で練習してるとわちゃんとかいろいろはかどるよ。呼ばないし、お兄ちゃんと結婚したってみひろはみひろじゃん。私の最初の目標なんだ。 楽しみだな。
It's my biggest joy. It really sinks in that Mihiro is now part of our family.
まあ私からはこんな感じです。
Two of us have huge grins on our faces. Of course, I'd like to, but... Mihiro, my arms are getting pretty sore.
おりませんよ。
Why not?
知らないんですか？私わがままなんですよ。
No, they're better than anyone else here. I'm gonna have to keep on... I'm going to have her keep on teaching, man. Of course, I want to grant all of her selfish wishes.
話したりしたら泣いちゃいますからね。
Jeez, I get it already. Don't underestimate the trained arms of a cook.
さすが私の先輩です。惚れ直しちゃいました。
She laughs with absolute glee. It's like tomorrow, the day after, and the day after that, and all the days after that. Happiness is to see it. Is to see it that her own happiness never fails. See to it.
それから最後にもう一つ。
ん？
実はですね、この場で先輩に伝えたいことがあるんです。
Yeah, what is it?
なんと、家族が増えちゃいました。
Excuse me?
あれが来なかったので、もしかしてって思いまして、お医者さんに行ってきました。そしたら、おめでとうございますって、ついにパパですよ、先輩。
Hey!
幸せいっぱいです。
Even surprised it could go a little too far. It is such a shock that it almost dropped Mihiro.
おめでとう、コウキパパ。
幸せ2倍でよかったじゃないなるみパパ。
私の面倒も忘れずにね、お父さん。
Don't. Hey, wait a minute! Don't tell me you all knew!
はい、先輩のナイスリアクションを期待してたんですけど、皆さんいかがでした？
30点だな。
いやー、男なら誰でもああなるだろう。60点。
すみません。55点で。
20点くらいじゃない？
ふう、結婚どころか赤ちゃんまで15点だ。
5点ですね。作家としてとっさの出来事にこそエンターテインメント性のある反応が欲しいです。
You guys? Let me just sing whatever comes to mind. Well, thanks. I'm gonna be the happiest guy around, and I'll show you. I won't be how I show my thanks. Showing off to everyone that doesn't sound so bad. Y'all better get a good look. This one's for the baby. Only me to tight. We exchange another kiss. You're gonna be the happiest couple on earth, Mihiro.
はい、もちろんです。
Today we reached the finish line as lovers, or at the starting line as husband and wife. Both Mihiro and I, and then the three of us, once our child is born next year, we're gonna move forward into the future together.
先輩、愛してますよ。
From somewhere I could definitely hear the ringing of bells. That was cute in the end. By God, to appease me, DFO. The celebration's over and everyone gone. Silence fills me as a second branch. After wiping the last plate dry, I return it to the shelf. This marriage ceremony duties are now over.
先輩、片付け終わりました？
Yeah, just about.
お疲れ様でした。ちょっと一休みしましょう。
Yeah, thanks. Take a breather with the tea Mihiro made. When it hits me, that will continue to have times like these every day. It fills me with so much joy.
先輩、本当にありがとうございます。今日は忘れられない日になりました。
I'm just as grateful to you. The happiest man alive right now.
どういたしまして。
Her familiar smile looks just a little different than what I'd always seen. Though it's still a tranquil smile, I can feel Mihiro's deep affection radiating from it.
ようやく実感が湧いてきました。
What is?
私、本当に先輩のお嫁さんになったんだなって。みんなの前でドレスを着て、誓いのキスをして、たくさん拍手をもらって、ようやく認められた気がします。
Sure. Just turning in the sheet of paper is pretty insipid.
これでもう先輩は名実ともに私のものというわけですね。
You're mine too. We're in the same boat now.
はい。これからも末永くよろしくお願いします。
Goodness bliss. How happy I feel right now. I'm worried I might build up some kind of resistance to happiness.
先輩、最後にもう一つだけ叶えてほしいお願いがあるんですけど、
What is it?
今日が終わらないうちに叶えてほしいんです。いいですか？
Sure, as long as it's within my power.
やったー！それじゃあ準備してきますから、30分後にお部屋まで来てくださいね。
Hey! Angie's off. She's strangely enthusiastic. What are her wishes? And there's Segzing. See you afterwards.
Yeah.
Stay done. Welcome. Did you like it?
先輩もすっかり一人前のシェフですね。
After losing yourselves in sex, the pangs of hunger assaulted us. Whip up a late night snack and take a break.
でも、こんな時間に食べちゃって、太っちゃったらどうしよう。
You had more than enough exercise to burn off just as much of it, so wouldn't it even out?
私たちってちょっと欲しがりすぎなんですかね。
Maybe. But to hold back a little from that one, your body isn't just your own now either. What's up, Mihiro?
そのセリフ、すごい幸せなんですけど。
Really?
旦那様に言われたいセリフランキング上位のセリフですよ。先輩、もう一回、リピートプリーズです。
Your body isn't just your own now either?
それです。どうしましょう。顔が元に戻りません。
He's grinning ear to ear in glee. Still get what makes me tick. That's what makes things interesting, I bet.
ひどいですよ。お嫁さんの顔面白いだなんて。
That's not what I meant. I was just thinking about that having unknowns is what makes things interesting.
何ですそれ。
It means you'll always be on my mind whenever I think about what I could do to make you happy or any reason why you'd be feeling upset.
先輩、またそうやって私のハートを掴んじゃって。結婚したのに惚れ直させるなんて恐ろしい人です。
Hey, kind of a problem if you fell out of love with me.
私だって同じですよ。女としてママとして先輩とずっと一緒にいられるように頑張らなきゃ。
Worrying words, you and I both.
油断大敵ですから。これからも可愛い私でいないと惚れ直してもらえません。
Don't worry about it, you're the one and only for me, Mihiro. You're the only one for me.
私だってこれからもずーっと先輩だけですよ。
We hold hands and express our feelings for each other beyond using
あっ
words.
たかい家庭作りましょうね。
We're in this together. This might be an ordinary sort of happiness. Who cares, really?
幸せになりましょうね、先輩。
Mihito's smile is right here, right before my very eyes. So that was cute. Next up is gonna be
Wagamama
the
high
main
spec
dish of the
最初から
fan
始めます
which seems to universally be agreed upon is Cotton Route. So yeah, hope.
わがままハイスペック惜しい。
I don't know if I'll be recording on Friday. There's been a bunch of days where I just didn't record essentially. Last Friday it was because was it Friday? I don't fucking remember. Essentially, the last few days I haven't recorded was the first one was because I was playing Monopoly with the family. Then after that, on Monday I didn't record because my shift was pushed from Tuesday to Monday. And then on Tuesday I didn't record because it was I sat down with my family and played something. And in both cases I got down here at like roughly 11 to midnight. So yeah, ended up not recording. And on Friday I have to start my shift at 8 a.m. the next day on Saturday. And it's 1 hour and 20 minutes roughly longer than usual. Because when they changed my shift on Monday, they literally called me like an hour before I would have to start on Tuesday. So like at 1, and I would have had to start on 2. Problem is, I had an appointment at 2:30 for like an interview and like general discussion with people at the job center. So I had to do that and got into work essentially like an hour and 15 minutes after I should have started, quote unquote. Which of course I could not fucking work. And that is pushed onto Saturday now, which unfortunately is a shift I have to start at fucking 8 a.m. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, that's all that. I'm gonna go piss off now. Bye.